Merry Christmas. Welcome back to Get Up. A little sneaky Darius time for us. Himbo, of course, is off on vacation. So, Mike T, which team has the most wins against opponents currently in the playoff field? So we're talking about teams that are currently seeded 1 through 7, AFC, NFC.
Yep, so we were thinking Philadelphia, but since Jeff Saturday recommended it, that has to be out. No, okay. That's not sneaky enough. So I'm thinking a team that's a little bit under the radar.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They've beaten the Texans, they've beaten the Chargers, and they just had a big win against Denver. I'm going Jacksonville.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
You're right.
Yeah!
You're right.
Let's go!
You're right.
They got 5.
I thought it was the Rams. Rams were second with 4. Seahawks as well with 4 as well.
You know what the answer is tomorrow? Fernando Mendoza. I don't know what the question is, but that's the answer.
Good job out of you. Speaking of playoffs, it is time for Believe It or Not. Mike T, Saquon Barkley will torch the Bills in an Eagles win. Believe it or not?
I say not, Brian. Let me tell you why. I think this is going to be Josh Allen in the second half. I think they wear down Philadelphia. This game script's going to be very similar to what we saw 2 weeks ago, taking nothing away from the greatness of Saquon Barkley. This is going to be Josh Allen, especially in the second half. They're going to play keep away from the Eagles.
By the way, Jacksonville just took down the Broncos, Jeff. So are Broncos closer to one and done than a Super Bowl run? Believe it or not?
Not. It's a very good football team. Probably one of the best, or if not the best defense in the NFL. Look, Bo Nix didn't play his best game against those Jacksonville Jaguars, right? He had some errors. He didn't make some throws. And their defense, look, Trevor Lawrence played a great game against their defense, but I don't think that happens again and repeats.
Has home field advantage?
Yes,
exactly.
Good point. Mike T, Brock Purdy being slept on. Believe it or not?
Absolutely believe it. This team hasn't punted in the month of December, and they're going to get Ricky Pearsall back. So this offense is humming. I think that it's really interesting. You know, Jeff brought this up earlier. If they went out, they don't have to leave their stadium all the way through the Super Bowl. So they're absolutely being underrated right now.
You know, the interesting game, I think the last 5 games, especially in this winning streak here, outscoring opponents by like 16 points. I mean, offensively, they've been on a roll.
And let's keep in mind, they're missing Fred Warner. They're missing Nick Bosa. They're missing Mikael Williams. They're missing really
Pearsall,
good defensive players. Ricky Pearsall hasn't played much at all this year. There's a lot of teams that have a lot of injuries. There aren't any teams that have more injuries than the 49ers that have overcome that much to be in the spot they're in today.
It's such a great point. Like to sit in the seat they're sitting in. When you think about their 3 most important players miss significant time, right? Warner, Bosa, who we know aren't coming back, and their starting quarterback, Brock Purdy, who's now one of the hottest quarterbacks in the NFL. They won these games with Mac Jones, right? The one player who stayed healthy is Christian McCaffrey, which, you know, typically he misses a game or two. This has been a phenomenal job by Kyle Shanahan, like coach of the year type job that he's done in San Fran.
And like the Broncos, if they beat the Bears on Sunday night and they win the regular season finale, 2 tough matchups, I don't know if they can win both, but if they do, they are the 1 seed in the NFC.
That's unbelievable.
And another name we haven't talked about at all, Brandon Ayuk didn't play all year.
Oh, that's right.
Another name.
That's exactly right.
Their resiliency is unbelievable.
Given all of that, what do you think is the Bears' key to success then?
Running the ball on them.
Absolutely.
That is San Fran's Achilles heel. Like when you think about, and that's a shock, and rushing the passer. Like those 2 things San Fran doesn't do well, but will open up everything in the background. And so lay the hammer, run the ball, interior runs, some big plays on the outside, and then let the play action pass with Caleb Williams take advantage of explosive plays. But run to go take advantage of the weakness of Salah's defense.
I've heard you in the past talk a lot about Caleb. Do you think he finds success against that Niners defense?
I don't. Look, and I'm really encouraged how well he's playing. Those throws he made last week were unbelievable, like throws of the year, you know, 2 that one. Incredible accuracy with an unblocked rusher in your, like, that is, to me, maybe the best throw we've seen. And then next throw here, the better. I expect it will get better because of the reps.
Hold on a second.
No,
this is GM style right here, right? This is how they do. This is how they knock your number down, right? Instead of paying you $50 million, this goes to $48 million because he gets you in the room and then starts playing Jedi mind tricks. His completion rate is down a bit. He's also taken significantly less sacks. Why? Because he's throwing the ball away. Now, he has not been accurate. I give you that. Not always the most accurate, especially the little shorter intermediate throws. But the completion percentage, you want it down from because you don't hold the ball. Like he's not killing killing drives by taking sacks. He's throwing it away, living to play the next play. That is a massive step in the right direction. He just don't want to pay him full freight. That's the bottom line.
What stands out to you in this game? Because you talked about the number of injuries. Hey, George Kittle, let's not forget, he got a little banged up in that last game.
They're holding out hope that he's going to be able to play. He didn't practice yesterday, has got a low-grade ankle sprain. George Kittle, one of those guys that you just think will be out there when the game is on the line, even if he is not at full strength. And, again, that's a big addition if they can get him back.
This was a dirty deal on the schedule for them, man. Monday night in Indy, you talked about this morning. I mean, they played a Monday night game, then they're flying out, and the Bears got two extra days.
The Bears played last Saturday.
That's right.
The Niners played on the road Monday night in Indy, got back to the Bay Area early Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
So they're working on a short. I can tell you this, they're aware of that scheduling advantage for Chicago.
If Chicago wins this game, though, you talk about the definition of a franchise quarterback. Go on the road against a quality opponent. Great opportunity for Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams.
And what was it? The most comebacks in the fourth quarter down with 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Chicago beating Peyton Manning, because Peyton Manning had 5. He's already got 6. Give me an opening statement.
We have witnessed a Hall of Fame career from Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. And tonight could be his last game in Kansas City, the final time that he appears on that playing field in front of those Chiefs fans. A great send-off. It'll be their chance to salute him in what has been a lost season for the Chiefs. But this could be Kelce's send-off tonight.
Unrestricted free agent at the end of the season. What do you think, KC? We talked about maybe rebuilding next season. Should they bring him back?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if he wants to come back, I love this guy. And for his career to end this way, without Mahomes on the field, would be devastating for him. I love Kelce, what he's done and what he's been for the Chiefs. I don't care if he comes back for one game next year. Catch a pass from Mahomes and walk that thing off. Put your cleats and gloves at the 50-yard line. This dude's earned it. Hall of Fame, like Shefty said. Total respect for his game and the passion he plays with.
Okay, Jeff, give me your opening statement.
I'm going keeping George Pickens in Dallas. You think about Dallas. Listen, the whole Micah Parsons debacle that started this season, it has been an embarrassment for the Cowboys, but they have recovered somewhat, right? They got some good defensive players, but make no mistake, and for their offense. And so when you're talking about what Dak Prescott looks like the next few years, having Pickens in the building makes him a different player. That's a big pickup.
What do you think?
I totally agree. And if I was talking to George Pickens, I'd say, look at Cincinnati. Jamar Chase got paid a little bit more than T. Higgins, but now they're almost unstoppable when they're healthy. We could be the same with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens because of their size and their athleticism. So I would try to recruit them, get them at a little bit of a club-friendly deal so we could go attack the defense with the rest of the
So not franchise him? You're not saying franchise?
I'm getting the deal done. He's too talented, too productive.
Really?
Ooh. You know, because the past few weeks, a number of Cowboy fans, naming myself, been like, where's George Pickens?
Right.
I need to see the George Pickens I saw the first 6-7 games.
Tannenbaum's great at spending other people's money. Don't worry. If it was his money, he would not be saying it. This is TV Tannenbaum. TV Tannenbaum.
I would absolutely. I like guys that can score points.
Have you heard anything from Dallas on what their thoughts are about?
Well, they want to keep him. The question is, do you franchise him? Do you sign him to the long-term deal? What's the way you work it out? But I think it would be a surprise if he wasn't in Dallas next season. The question is, in what form? George Pickens, certainly they can use a strong finish here from George Pickens. It'd be nice for him to make a big statement to them in the final 2 games to give them something to remember him by.
Okay. Point. Give me an opening statement.
All right, guys. The Detroit Lions should trade Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of my favorite players in the
Wow. Serious? Holy.
For Jackson Dart.
You know what? Jackson Dart should fire Rex. That's why he's getting Rex off the desk. He's going to be the Monday guy. Holy mackerel.
I love Amon-Ra St. Brown, but if you could trade him to Denver for one of their pass rushers like Jonathan Cooper, I would do it. Look, Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph have been hurt. That's hurt them. But for them to get to where they want to go, they need another edge rusher opposite Aiden Hutchinson. They got Jamal Williamson.
Hold on.
They got a whole bunch of other offensive weapons. They need another defensive front seven.
The heart and soul of their team.
We want to win. But
let's just dig out the heart and soul and take it out and trade it away.
What have they accomplished in the postseason? Their defense has let them down. It's a hard decision.
You know what?
It's the right one.
Teams have to give themselves a chance to keep knocking on that. What did the Buffalo Bills accomplish?
Right.
What did the Baltimore Ravens accomplish?
Right.
What did the Bengals do? They could go trade their heart and soul too.
Yeah.
You don't trade Amon Ra.
This guy. Oh,
He's one of my favorite players.
Santa, don't listen to anything Tannenbaum says.
Tannenbaum! Tannenbaum!
We're trying to win a championship. We got to make hard decisions.
Oh my word!
Wow.
No chance.
That is
This to me is like if the Steelers got rid of Hines Ward and his prime.
Yes,
Like really?
yes.
Like this is the toughest dude on your team. He dang near blows his ankle out. He comes back the next week and balls. Like you don't. Those dudes in the locker room are worth so much more than any production numbers. He is the guy that everybody gels around. And what do you think Jared Goff's going to think? You send that guy off and away to Denver Broncos